Hi, Mark. Monday, October the 13th. It is 7:38 a.m. Eastern Time. That's 11:38 a.m. GMT. US session about to get underway. Let's have a look how the markets shape up to start the new week, starting on the US dollar index. We had a big sell-off on Friday. US dollar sold off across the board. Fighting back already today, you can see that. I've got support at 98.59 and resistance at 98.98. Sell-off to start early in the European session, but US dollar is fighting back going into the US Open. Buyers will be looking up at this resistance level at the 98.98 and looking higher at the 99 level. Sellers, of course, will be looking down at this support at 98.59, but US dollar strong to start the new week. Let's have a look at the S&P 500. Hour and a half plus until Wall Street opens up. And Friday, US dollar sold off, as we just saw, but a really big sell-off in all the major US equity markets. Look at the S&P, came down from around that 6,800 level all the way down to 6,600. A gap up to start the new week, and not much activity since then. Tried higher, resistance at 6,706, and support at 6,653. We'll see whether there is a fight back off these levels once the US session opens and Wall Street opens up, or continuation of that sell-off that we saw on Friday, and sellers looking down at that 6,600 low that we saw set on Friday. Gold, and once again, a brief sell-off towards the end of last week, fought back on Friday, continuing today, and gapped higher to start and opened at 4,036. New record high at 4,084. Buyers will be looking to test break above that level, and certainly the correlation between equities and between the US dollar will have an effect on gold. We'll see how that plays out. But for now, 4,084 resistance and 4,022 is the support level, the intraday support. Let's have a look at Brent oil. Also, an extreme sharp sell-off on Friday, gapped higher to start the new week, and not much since the open. I've got support at $63.45 and resistance at 63.95. That 45 cent range for now. Buyers will be looking up at this 63.95, looking at 64, perhaps $65 to get back to the start of the open from Friday. Sellers, of course, will be looking at the support level and looking down at this $62 level. But if I just scroll out on the daily, you'll see the very low level that oil was reached on Friday. And if you look at the low from Friday, $62.12, matching up with the low from the 30th of May at the same, just above the $62 level. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Very, very strong sell-off we had from Bitcoin. Friday from 122,000, we got a low right down at 106,000, almost a 15,000 sell-off we saw on Friday. Did bounce back, buyers did step in over the weekend, bounced back as well. We can see that yesterday, and right now sitting at 114,100. I've got support at 113,800. The intraday support, sellers will be looking to test that level. And I've got intraday resistance at 116,000. Buyers will be looking to test and to break above that intraday resistance level. Good trading. Keep that discipline, and I will see you at the end of day session.